little bit.
Oh, okay.
Good day, but good warm day. Like the competition, both sides at times flashed. Pretty consistent on offense for the most part for an early scrimmage. Able to run the ball on some things, and some formations and different things that we haven't done, and very pleased with that. Doing caught the ball pretty well, but defense at times really did some good job on third down at times, red zone. Offense, it went back and forth. We had a lot of ones-on-ones on the day, some ones-on-twos, twos-on-ones, but it was a good mix of both, so got good competition. Good. A lot of guys played a lot of different spots, positions, able to get the ball to them or able to see them cover and rush and do different things. So our first scrimmage, I'm pretty pleased where we're at. I'm waiting to see the film to make final judgments, but got a lot of work to do, but I'm not disappointed at all, knowing where we're going and can start to visualize our team a little bit.
Anybody jump out at you today?
Yeah, I mean, you say I thought Carlos ran the ball well. Mario Pender, I thought all the backs, I was very impressed with them. James made some nice throws, 80. Bobo made a couple plays. Kermit, one. Christian Green, I thought he made a play or two. I'm just going off the top of my head. Defensively, 8 flashed at me big time. Mario did, 24 did. Eddie Goldman did. Giorgio a couple times. Did some really nice things. Juan Marquez, just off the top of my head. Trey Marshall I caught a couple times too. I'm trying to think. All right, next question.
Is that right around now when you kind of start to see the identity maybe take shape a little bit?
Hopefully. And we got some guys out. And that was critical. We had some big-time key guys out today, which didn't bother me as far as I know they're going to be healthy and allowed us to work some other guys. So from that standpoint, it allows us to really build the depth. But you can start to visualize who can begin to help you. Now, the next 3 or 4 days will be real interesting how they recover, how they play right after this scrimmage going into the next one, and some of these young guys.
How important are those reps, especially for like those young defensive backs?
Oh, critical. And the guys are going against and what we're doing on offense, and to walk out here in the stadium for the first time and really be counted upon with the ones, and that's whether you say it, well, they'll go out there and do it. Hey, first time you get little butterflies in the stomach. It's fun, and you say, okay, this is for real, and but you got to go through it, and it's a learning process. I'm very happy that they were able to do that.
Since maybe that first scrimmage in spring, you really only have one day where you didn't see all that. Just to kind of flip the switch.
Well, I think our kids know how to work. I mean, it goes back to the point I say, we know how to do things. We know what's expected. They know what is tolerated and what's not tolerated. And I think we're doing a very good job of staying above that line and staying very consistent. And I think that's from the leadership of this team is continuing to push and doing a good job.
Jimbo, the first scrimmage for a lot of the freshmen, how did they hold up today?
I know something. I was extremely pleased. Oh, actually, what's his name? Jonathan Vickers flashed at me too in there. In back. Freddie caught a couple times. He did. Erman did for an early scrimmage. Trey Marshall, even though he's in the spring, but still, in the fall when it really counted. Ricky Leonard batted some balls, had some plays. I'm trying to think. I'll try to go through all the young guys. Tight end Izzo had a couple nice things that he did. All those linemen got tons of reps, and we were able to move the football. I can't tell until I see the film, but at times moving the football with him in there, knowing what to do, at least knowing where to go, put a hat on a hat, and from that standpoint, I thought Derek Nottie really he jumped out at me the whole time. Christmas, Arthur Williams, those guys, all that group, from that standpoint, pretty good too.
Jimbo, you said in your opening press conference.
Fred Jones, I know, is batted a couple balls.
The linebackers, it's not just who plays well, but how they play together and the pairings. What were some of the pairings you were impressed with today?
Let me watch because they were off and on so much, you know what I mean? I was calling the other side, I'll really watch, but we had every combination you could think of.
Coach, you get a lot of that from Ricky, aren't you? As long as he is being able to
I hope so. Yeah, that's what people don't realize. It's not always a sack, but getting in that throwing lane or tipping the ball. And, even Giorgio, all those guys, the length and the size they have and getting their hands up. And even though our guys are 6'2", 6'3", to still being athletic and bat balls and jump and time things. I mean, from that standpoint, that's why, I think that's very important. I know I'm playing quarterback, that bothers you.
Was it a lot of up and down the field? Did you work more on situations?
No, we did both. We did drives. We did two 12-play drive, two 12-play segments, and if they went to one of them went 16 or 18, if the drive's going at 12 plays, we keep going, we go back, start it over, punt, whatever. And we did third downs, we did red zone, we did coming out, we did goal line, we did 2 minute. I mean, we hit all those, and big bend plays that lasted the game 15 seconds. We hit most every scenario. You hit couple short yardage situations in there, so we hit pretty much everything. We situation did it, and we also scrimmage did it.
How do you feel like the defensive line, just as a unit, held up together? Some of the different guys against that offensive
pleased.
line.
I thought Eddie and those guys did a great job of leading. Derek Nottie in there with the first group is a young guy. I thought did a real nice job. Of course, Mario was Mario. Chris Casher, those guys did it. I thought they did a real nice job.
I know you've mentioned Nottie a couple times. What are some of the things that he's really doing that have impressed you?
He knowing what to do, taking right steps, very natural. And he's very strong, very athletic. I mean, he can run, can bend. He's powerful. For a young guy and being able to take the reps he's taking.
Did you keep that offensive line? Did you mix guys in with the first team offensive line at all?
At times, yeah, we did. I mean, Cam played center. Other guy, we played for all those scenarios. Moved guys at guard, tackle. Moved them around in different scenarios to create different matchups. And if certain guys got hurt.
Does it get a little physical when you guys put them in game situations?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's some good licks out there today. It was some good licks.
Jimbo, you said you mixed drives and kind of situations. The next scrimmage, will it be a little bit different, or that's
what we do. We cover A to Z. There'll be full like scrimmage, 30, 40 plays, and then there'll be a bunch of third downs. There'll be goal lines, red zone, but there'll still be you're 1st and 10 on the 25, move the ball in the end zone, like using the red zone. So it's still scrimmaging, but you got to make sure you get to that part of the field. It's the same thing we've always done.
Jacob Pugh was in the neck brace.
Yeah, he got dinged up in the neck. They're just checking him out, real stiff in there. We got to get some X-rays and see what it is, just to make sure.